Greetings to everyone on Earth and everyone around the universe. You're watching Tone's Take with me, your host, Tony Davis. That's my intro for my wonderful viewer that said I needed a 3-second intro. That's the best I'm doing. So I got a few things to talk about real quick. I'm going to make this a really quick video. The first thing is Scot Peterson, the school deputy who has now been vilified pretty much by everyone from Sheriff Scott Israel in Broward County to President Donald Trump. He was pretty much responsible for the lives at Stoneman Douglas during the Valentine's Day massacre that occurred there. And as the active security guard, whatever officer you want to call him, he was armed and pretty much, supposed to be there protecting these students, and he failed at his job. And there is a lot of just blowback coming his direction. He was put on suspension and then later resigned from his post, rightfully so. It's just a really bad situation for him, obviously. He was probably really close to retirement, and just, when something like this happens, you don't expect it to happen. But if you are an armed on-duty officer, you need to be ready for anything to happen. And he failed at his job. He failed, and unfortunately, this is what happened. Now, there are people that are saying, oh, he may have been, also killed, but that's beside the point. You have a gun. This is exactly what we're talking about, like having a first responder on the scene. Everyone's saying arm the teachers. Why would you even try to arm the teachers when the guy that's been trained to confront one of these kids is a coward and doesn't even go in? So it completely destroys that argument of arming teachers, and it just makes me think, now what solutions do we look at? And so one of the things I thought was, well, why not just train these German Shepherds? Because obviously, if you saw this Fox article, German Shepherd is hit by bullets and saves his owner during a home invasion. So why don't we just train up more dogs? Because they seem to care more about human lives than some humans do. Train more canine units, put them through the schools, and usually as soon as they see a gun or something that's wrong, they go right after the attacker. And believe me, they won't stop. They're quick, they're fast, they have one job and one job only, and they get it done, and that's attack the attacker and ensure that that person does not cause any more harm. But yeah, just this story just really sickens me. I'm sad to hear that there was a first responder on site, armed, supposed to be there, and he stood outside for 4 of the 6 minutes that the shooter at this high school took lives. Just really sad. So that was the first thing I want to say. Let me know what your take is. Do you think that Scot Peterson should be given some sort of reprieve? Obviously, he may not have known the entire situation and what was going on outside, but that's beyond the point. You're there to protect lives, serve and protect. So you go in. You go in and you confront that killer. Now, Scott Israel, the sheriff, said confront the killer and then kill the killer. Yeah, you can try to kill the killer, but I think you at least go in. You at least try to create a line of defense. That's your job. That is your job. So anyway, I won't talk about that too long. The next thing I wanted to talk about was Jennifer Lawrence. So she's got a 60 Minutes interview coming up, for those of you who don't know, and basically she talks, one of the things that the 60 Minutes interview was talking about is how she dropped out of not college, not high school, but middle school. So if you don't know, Jennifer Lawrence is, of course, an Oscar-winning actress. She's got a movie coming out later on this year called Red Sparrow, where I believe she's like some sort of Russian agent or, something of the matter. She becomes a spy, Russian ballerina turned spy. Sounds like something that, what's the other chick that plays Black Widow? Sounds like that's the movie that she actually should have been doing, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyway, so the 60 Minutes interview will come out this Sunday, and she basically will talk about how she struggled in school. She never felt very smart. She began modeling, and when she read scripts, she felt like it clicked. And basically she said she dropped out of high school, dropped out of middle school, and really never decided to go back and pursue a GED or a diploma. And while I feel like that's great for her, it sends the wrong message to women and just people out there in general who think that this is a route that works. So I hope no one really gets that message. Stay in school. Even if you're not doing good, stay in school, because Jennifer Lawrence is one out of a million. Whether she got in her position by luck or just, she really does have the skill as an actress. I will say personally, I don't think Jennifer Lawrence is the best actress. I think she is like the female version of Sam Worthington. Just her emotions in movies just don't really hit for me in many movies. But somehow she got into her position and where she is, and that's great for her. But for the other 99% of you students out there, or if you have children, please tell them to do their best in school. If they need to get help, ask for help, because believe me, you're not going to be a Jennifer Lawrence, and this just sets a bad example for everyone. So that's really all I've got today. Let me know your thoughts on Jennifer Lawrence, and her basically saying that she dropped out and really has no plans to go back and get her education. And then let me know your thoughts, of course, on Scot Peterson and his failures as a sheriff when it mattered the most. That's all I've got for you folks today. I will be back tomorrow with a new tone stick, and maybe I'll have something new for my little title card. So take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Oh, gosh. Bye.